Well, hello everyone. Sorry about the dim light, but we do call it the Dark Grove here for nothing. And if you're wondering, I actually do have an extra light here. So, I have to first start apologizing for the light quality, but right now on this day it is best as it can get. Now, that was the nice part of the video. Now, the rest of this is going to absolutely positively disgust me. Now, the first thing that I want to say is Adrasdea Needs removed from YouTube. I agree, folks. Now, she started her day a little while ago, just over an hour. I waited for a while because she was spurging, but we'll get to that. She put on her community tab, pushing to finish Mario RPG, so I'll feel free to, I'm not going to say the word because she says it so much, myself today with nothing unfinished. Mario RPG will be my last finished game on this planet where everyone wants me dead. I'm not fighting anymore. I'll die. I'll finish one last game and die so everyone can finally be happy. Everyone but me is allowed to feel happy. I'm only allowed to feel like I do right now. Well, no one controls my feelings. That's emotional maturity. Now, most people on the internet don't have it. I do have it, and there are those that do, and we strive for it. But that's not Adrasdea. We strive to be an adult. Now, at times I strive not to be an adult, and because of my childhood, my therapist told me to do as many childish things as I can, so I will stick my tongue out at Adrasdea. So, now that we got that out of the way, she made 7 shorts. I waited for a while because more kept popping up, and I've listened to them a couple times, trying to look for the greater relevance. Now, in these there are no tears, and she goes so far beyond terms of service, that's why I say that Adrasdea needs removed from the platform. Now, her first short opus, They Will Not Stop Unless I Kill Myself, and this is her title. I mean, you can't get any more against terms of service than that. But she will.
Wake up every morning to emails and messages telling me to kill myself.
From Amberlynn Reed fans for years, I woke up with every morning with that and worse in mass that she could not imagine. Come on, address you.
Morning, I woke up to an email containing a naked photo of myself, stating, "You should just kill yourself," with photos like this of...
Now, once again, how did someone get a... Now, later on you'll find out it was boobies. I mean, Adrasdea, let me be honest. No one cares about your goblin titties. Just saying. I mean, I will go through the rest of my life actively trying to avoid your goblin booby pic.
You on the internet that everybody has a copy of.
Everybody! I just stated, one of my life's goals is to never see her goblin boobies.
They've taken a naked photograph of me and they're now...
They've taken a naked photograph of me, she said. Now, I mean, I've thinking, trying to figure out how that worked. Where did they get this photo? Adrasdea sold it, no doubt.
Sending it to everybody they think knows me. And telling
They don't want to see your goblin boobies either.
me to kill myself because everybody I know is going to have a picture of me naked. Everybody. Everybody they know.
And that's where she stops the first short. Yes, everyone they know are going to have pictures of her goblin boobies. And I don't even know a self-respecting lesbian that would want to see her goblin boobies. You know, there's parts of us that we should keep to ourselves. And once again, she no doubt sold that picture. And then it got sent back to her. I mean, I've done promo stuff. It's whatever. I mean, if someone goes back up, yeah, have a nice day. Now, her next is, I know I have no future. I know I'll never be loved. I know you want me dead. I know.
I know. I wake up every morning knowing that I am worthless. That I am...
I woke up this morning and looked at the thought, I want to go back to bed, and looked at the time and I thought, well, it is exactly time to be up. So I got up and I petted the cat. And never once did I think about any of the people that hate me.
Garbage that nobody loves me or ever will or...
I grew up in a loveless home. I mean, you know, in quote, no one has loved me and I absolutely positively don't care. Because self-satisfaction comes from within.
Ever has. Nobody loves me. Nobody wants me. Nobody cares that I am alive.
No one cares that I'm alive. I mean, welcome to Earth. I mean, you know, there's been people for millions of years. Is there one single caveman that you give a rat's ass about? Now, if you're honest, that number is 0. Now, once again, we form attachments and bonds, and that leads to caring. But how can you get a bond with this? I mean, when that's coming at you, fake crying, not a tear. I mean, it's a little hard to say, how you doing today, Adrasdea? Ah! You know, it really doesn't, you know, bode for long-term relationships.
A lot of people want me dead, but there's not a single human being on this earth.
Oh God, there's a lot of people that want me dead. I mean, there are a lot of people, and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh, and it gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling right here, because I take it in context. There's a lot of people that want me dead, and I don't care.
That wants me to live through today, and I know that, and there will never be anybody. I will never have anybody or anything. I will spend the rest of my days on this earth.
Well, if I hadn't went out and earned something when I was young, I wouldn't have anything. Oh yeah, you didn't do that, did you?
In tears, miserable, praying for death. So why do you need to remind me every morning that...
I mean, can you imagine being God? Oh God, it's Adrasdea again. Let me guess. I mean, the Grim Reaper looking over at God's like, I ain't dealing with it. I mean, it will happen in its natural time. I mean, why isn't she like a normal girl and just want a pony? But that was her second opus. Now we get to nobody will ever understand the crushing hopelessness of being hated by everyone around you.
People wanting you dead. You don't know what it feels like to know
Yeah, I do. I mean, I really do. And like I say, it gives me a warm fuzzy.
Most of you out there have at least one person in this world that you can turn to,
No, I don't.
that you can love, that you know loves you back.
No, there's not. But I get up every day, I do my business, I live my life, and I feel all good about it because you know what? My life and my happiness is not codependent on any other human being.
I don't have that one person. I have millions that want me dead.
Now, right there, millions that want her dead. I mean, I would be flattered personally, but millions don't even know she exists. Now, on my other channel of over a few thousand, I had a little over 500,000 views. I'm in Omegon Amberlin Reed Part 3. That's about another 250,000 views. So I can only account for, 750,000 personally. And then if I go on other programs that hated me and such, you're probably another 150,000. And if those were even individual viewers, there isn't a million people on YouTube that's ever heard of me. So once again, this is another one of her bits of hyperbole.
You will never understand what it is like. But you'll continue to judge me for having to live like this. Because you'll never.
For having to live like this. Now, what they say that a stop clock is right twice a day. Now, Beavis and Butthead. Beavis had one bit of wisdom. This sucks, change it. And that has always been one of my philosophies. When you're having the Beavis moment of, this sucks. You know what that means? Change it.
Or understand what it feels like.
Well, and then she goes on another second, just rambling. I mean, what it feels like. Well, we already covered that, yes, we do, and I know that I'm not unique in the world, and I know Adrasdea is not, and I guarantee that there's quite many people that's going to watch this that are in that same boat. Oh, did she dirty delete? 3, 4, 5. Now, which one? Oh, which one is it? Okay. This one is revenge porn has ruined my hopes for life. The same thing men love women for, they hurt women for.
Is being a woman with breasts. Because a man has.
Hey, you know how tough it is for some men being a man with breasts? I mean, you go to some of the stores around here and you don't even know it's not just a fat chick until they turn around and you see the full beard.
There's photographs of my breasts that he is sending around to make me hurt myself, to convince me that I have zero reason to live. Because as a woman who has breasts, my breasts are on the internet, and that means that I'll never be seen as anything else.
No one wants to see your goblin boobies. Just saying.
This is how we treat women in America. You claim to love us.
Now, you see, this is an attempt at tribalism. She's trying to get the Amazon tribe to rally around her.
You claim to be attracted to us. You claim to love our breasts. But if we let a picture get out, we're pushed to kill ourselves over those same things that you say.
I mean, when New York made their COVID tip line, they got over 1 million dick pics. I mean, and those aren't online. Or if they are, no one cares. That's the whole point she doesn't understand is no one cares about you or your goblin booby pics. Only you do.
You
Okay, and that was her opus on that one. Now, her next one, I don't need money, I need love. Since that's not possible, I have to die.
Okay, I fucking have weed. This has nothing
Uh,
to do with needing.
She shows you a small bud, which she smokes. And this is her new grift. You know, because people say you don't have weed. So she'll say, I have weed. And she'll show you the small bud, which is basically her next smoke. Now, these meltdowns like this are happening when she's down to that last bud now, rather than completely out.
This has to do with the fact that I woke up this morning with an email containing a photograph of my tits and a man threatening to use this picture against me as revenge porn, telling me that I may as well go ahead and kill myself because my life is over, because nobody will ever care about me. Everybody is going to have a copy of this photograph that this man is going to send to people. If I ever get a job, this man is going to send my boss this photograph he has of my...
And you'll never have to worry about your boss flirting with you.
breasts, and he's doing this specifically because he knows that as a woman in America, I will...
Now, another thing, Adrasdea get a job? Yes, now,
never be respected. I will never be loved if the only thing about me that anybody wants is already out there.
can you respect that? You mean, is there any dignity in that? No. Why? Because she doesn't want it.
Once it's out there publicly and being passed around, you become not a person anymore. You become just a thing that people can make fun of and bugle at and already have for free, so they don't have to be kind to you to have it. And it has...
Now, we don't have to be kind to her for her booby pics.
Money. I'm not asking for...
Oh, so this one's the video.
For money. I'm asking for men not to use revenge porn against me. How is that needing money? God.
Not a teardrops. Nowhere in any of these. And there she hits the pipe. This is going along, and did I skip this one? Apparently, now she had another one where she was hitting herself repeatedly. So, apparently right now she must have put that one on private, because that was the one that I wanted to go through, and then I wasn't going to comment on the few others because it was just the same stuff. Now, one of these, after that, she said, report me to YouTube or you want. Maybe YouTube will listen and look into blah, 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 blah. But yeah, she had another one that everyone started reporting, and I did report it, so in reality, YouTube may have took it down. Because it wasn't just me. You know, she was going about hitting herself on the leg, hitting herself on the head quite hard, and it showed me enough that she needs removed from YouTube, and she also, we found out she can get her meds, and she refuses to. So yes, she put up another epic of her beating herself, and now it's dawn. Either she hit it or YouTube just deleted it. I'm kind of hoping for the YouTube so her channel perhaps can get flagged. Because yes, so Adrasdea today, this was all a part of, you want me to die today because I've not been gotten, and you saw this as nothing more than theatrics. Now I apologize for the length of this video, but this is basically a receipt for in the future for her behavior. Because no doubt she's going to delete a lot of this. Now please put your comments below and have a good day.